Good morning, everybody. Let me adjust this here. I got a new phone stand for my car that has much better articulation than my previous one. So I can actually prop it up here in my my old CD rack, or CD thing that I've never used in this vehicle. And have a decent talk down at it while I drive. So, see, here's the road, here's you. Pretty easy to do. Anyway, we're doing something a little different today. There is a book called A Rhythm of Prayer by a one Shaniqua Walker Barnes. And I was turned on to this, or I should say turned off to this, by White Student Transmission, a white well-being ally of mine who does a lot of good work on Twitter and social media spreading the lexicon. He notified me of this horrid book. And I wonder why the frame rate's really weird. It's like the phone's having trouble. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with my phone. Anyway, the image looks choppy to me. But anyway, White Student Transmission made a post that was pretty big about this on Twitter. Apparently in A Rhythm of Prayer by Shaniqua Walker Barnes, Shaniqua Walker Barnes, yeah, that's it. Apparently she has a meditative prayer that says, please God help me hate white people, or at least hope to hate them so I can forget about them and not care about them anymore. Now, while I'm not an idiot, I understand the sentiment of I don't want to be I don't want to be in mental bondage to someone else and not work in my well-being. I get that sentiment. But the thing is, you're not allowed to sell a book at where I live that says, dear God, help me hate white people. So apparently Target sells this book. So it's only about a 20-minute drive down the highway to go to the Target nearest here. So I'm going to head down to the Target, and if they sell this book, I want to demand to talk to a manager and hopefully have let's say a spirited confrontation, a non-violent one, of course, a spirited confrontation about Target not being allowed to sell anti-white garbage where I live. And if things escalate, I plan to have righteous indignation and threaten to bring me and others back to the store until that author, that book, and that publisher, and even that editor are no longer sold at the store. Now, I don't even know if the local Target sells this book, so I'm just going to have to go down there and see, because I need to buy some stuff anyway, so I guess I could buy, I don't know, I'll buy something cheap from Target, maybe some Q-tips or something, just to be a customer or whatever, so they can't just say you're not a customer, get out. But I'll buy something small from the medical pharmacy part, and then I'll demand to talk to a manager. So, of course, it's like a 20-minute drive, so I'm not going to film all it, or I'm not going to record all that, but I will edit this together. If it's a no-go, I'll finish up the video with that, but hopefully I'll be able to get a recording of me having a good white positive confrontation. And even if I can't today, this is a good idea. We all need to start doing this locally. Whether it's a Target or a small bookstore or a local business that sells stuff, we need to start being righteously indignant at anti-white products. And I think that this is something we can all start doing locally. And I was inspired by Oros's video where he saw some people filming some degenerate sex shit in a car on a rural road where he lived. And he basically chased them off and said, you ain't allowed to do that trash around here. I don't want to see you around here again. That's a good stuff. We all need to take charge in our local areas and chase the anti-whites out. So hopefully this will start a good trend and we can do this more regularly. Anyway, I'll let you know more once I get to Target. All right, I just got to Target. There she blows. So let's go in and see if they have that book and if I get to yell at somebody. All right, here we are. And there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is sometimes Clown World memes write themselves. Here's a bunch of D&D books under the heading of non-fiction bestsellers. So I think that's pretty funny. The bad news is they don't carry anything by that author at all that I can find, because they really only have one paused section. And it's, you got your D'Angelo garbage, you've got all this bullshit. Just look at all this garbage. And, you got your Michelle Obamas, your Michael Obamas. It's your usual assortment of pause, but none of this, please God help me hate white people shit. Except for maybe this cunt. But, this got me thinking. Maybe, just maybe, I should start a series of confrontations at stores confronting the people that sell this trash. I don't know if I should today or not, because I'm not armed with what's exactly in these books that I can easily point to, which I would like to do if I'm going to do this. So let me know in the comments if you think it is worthwhile to do this kind of thing. Now, of course, you and I both know it's not going to get a corporation to stop selling anti-white trash. They're going to still do it. But let me know if you think that it is worth my time and others' times to go to stores that are big box stores, Walmarts, Targets, etc., and take books that they sell and point to anti-white things in them that we know are in them, and have a confrontation and demand that they no longer sell them, and have a moment of righteous indignation. I think that could be useful. Let me know what you think. I'm not equipped enough with enough knowledge of that particular D'Angelo book to know what to have a confrontation about. And I'm speaking quietly because there's a woman with children right over there. But I don't know. It's disgusting, just because I haven't been book shopping in like 20 years, and it's unbelievable what I see on these shelves. Just absolutely unbelievable. And what does make me happy though is yeah, having trouble selling this trash, huh? Have a great weekend, everybody.